Hiya lovelies, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Linz. So we are going to be making mini cinnamon swirls today using some really kind of basic ingredients, and hopefully it'll go to plan and we'll see. These are one of my absolute favourite things at the minute, but normally shop bought. So we're going to have a go, try them in the air fryer, see how it goes. So I bring this down and we get started. So to start off with, in this bowl here, make sure you have pen and paper ready. I will at some stage get around to doing the ingredients list and things like that, but unfortunately I'm just not there yet. So in here I have 80 grams of butter. I don't know if this would work, well I don't know if this is going to work with this one, but I don't know if this would work with margarine. If you've made these before, do let me know down in the comments. In here I have 60 grams of brown sugar. So I'm just going to pop all these in together. Now, cinnamon. I was trying to get, I seen it somewhere a couple of weeks ago and I'm kicking myself I didn't pick it up. But I seen one that said sweet cinnamon and I've never seen it before, but we're just going to have to stick with what we have now at this stage. So this is ground cinnamon. Most recipes will tell you to use 1 tablespoon. I am going to be using 2. Because there's nothing worse than getting a cinnamon swirl or cinnamon puff, are they called? And it not being cinnamony. Cinnamony? Is that even a word? Have enough cinnamon in it. Ooh. So we're going to go for 2 of these and maybe a little bit extra for that bit that just flew off. Now that'll do. Try that. Now, I want this, I'm not going to have a fight trying to get it to mash up with the thing because it's quite cold in here considering it's supposed to be summer. Apparently it's winter again, who knew? So I am going to pop this into the microwave so it'll go into more of a liquidy consistency. So I'm going to pop it in for 30 seconds and we'll see how it does. There we go. So, yep. That's going to go into the liquid that I wanted it to. Just easier to pour out onto the pastry. Now you could possibly use white sugar as well. I'm not 100% sure, but if you do read down in the comments, there are so many of you lovely people that put like thoughts, your suggestions and bits and pieces. I do know that I think there's a way you can add like a corn flour or something in with this to make it a little bit thicker. So when you cook it, it tends to kind of drizzle out. So this here is just a shop bought puff pastry. Now mine's been out of the fridge for a while. So let's see how this goes. But I want mini ones. So for rolling it back up, I'm going to be trying to go that way instead. So with this, I'm just going to make a mess. And spread it out with this spatula. Now I'm going to leave a little bit of room sort of on this edge here, hopefully, to get it to stick together. I have a little bit of beaten egg there. To hopefully get it to stick together so they won't unroll, but we'll see. Quite therapeutic, that. Maybe not for any of you that are watching going, God damn it, woman, get on with it, I'm in a hurry. Yeah, we're not in too much of a hurry here, if I'm honest. There's lots of other channels that do things in a hurry and have fancy editing and stuff like that, and I'm not one of them. And I can't see me ever being one of them because it is just me. For any of you that are regular subscribers, I do have, well, I'm planning on making a little bit of a video just on what's been going on lately, and just some channel updates and a little bit of a health update as well for you. So yeah, obviously if you don't know what I'm talking about, then maybe you've not been here long or you're just passing through, which is okay as well. So that'll do. Now I want to try and roll this, but I don't want it to be tight. Quite loose, I think. I'm just winging it here like normal. Oh, I'm going to do this on the telly. It looks dead simple. It's not. Oh, there we go. Have we just found the hack? I won't speak too soon until it goes completely arseways. Oh, sorry, excuse me, wrong. Anyway, I have, oops, a beaten up egg. So, poor egg. I'm in one of them really strange moods this evening. It's lovely. What's it called? Overworked and underpaid, maybe. Gently pop that like that. Now, I want to get 12 out of this. I'm hoping to get 12 out of that. So we're going to go into maybe 2 to 3 centimetre pieces. That work? Probably not. We'll see how it goes. Three, 4. Not quite. We're going to fancy these up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make that 11. Because, yeah, my brain went blank and I couldn't count. So I'm just going to see if I can get them maybe a little bit rounder. The trick is, well, from what I'm thinking, they need to be kind of kept quite loose. So if I just kind of fiddle around with them a little bit. If you were doing these, you see, I keep trying to think of the way I do things for the oven, and the air fryer is not the oven, although it's the same principle. Feel free to skip forward if you haven't already. And I think I'll attempt to make a little bit of icing too, which is yeah. If you've been here before, you know that I don't tend to make things look too pretty. So, yeah, nothing's very even there, but hey. Right, I am going to leave the crisper trays in. Now, reason being, they tend to, you lose a lot of the filling really in the cooking process because it kind of drips down to the bottom. And I think that's the point of having the, sort of like maybe a bit of corn flour mixed in with them. What am I? I'm yabbling. All right, so we know now that we haven't got 12, we've got 11, but you can do 12, can't you, lovelies? I know you can. I have great faith. That one's very squished. I will just have to see how they turn out. Now, on top of that, I am just going to add a tiny little bit more of this egg mixture. Well, it's not egg mixture, it's just egg on its own with stop. See, if you were doing these in the oven, you'd normally have the oven preheated and then you'd put them in that way. But if we're just seeing what happens. I mean, they're never going to look like shop bought. These are minis. So that is them, and we're going to pop them out into the air fryer. Bring it a little bit closer. Now, so we're going to go on, and I know we have the bake setting, but I'm going to use air fry, and I'm going to go down to 180. Use bake if you want to use bake. It really is a personal choice. I mean, there isn't, from what I found, there isn't overly much of a difference, if I'm honest. They're just more presets. Yes, the fan speed is a little bit quieter on bake. It might be less intense in a way, but so many of you that watch my videos don't have any of these presets. So we're just going to go on to air fry, and I am going to bring that to, I'm going to say 12 minutes. Yeah, and we're going to match that. So when you match, this will come on, and make sure that your two are flashing. The amount of times I have gone to do 2 drawers the same or something like that and haven't pressed the button. Yeah, you might have caught it in a few videos maybe, if, you know, you go back a bit. But we're going to start that, and we'll come back when they're done and we'll see how they're getting on. Right, let's have a look in here, shall we? Oh, aren't they cute? Let's have a look. They look good to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to take them out. Now I have a cooling rack here, just with a wee bit of kitchen roll underneath, kitchen paper. So I want to put them on this. One stuck. Hold on. Definitely cute as just a little snack or a party favour maybe. Oh, that one has hold on, we'll pat it back down quick. It's stuck onto that. I do wish in these drawers they would make these flat, if that makes any sense. Want this? Oh, look at them, they're lovely. Now, while they're cooling down, I want to attempt to try and make a little bit of sort of icing to go over the top. So we're using the wee tea strainer. Now I keep my icing sugar just in an old coffee jar there. And I'm going to go with one. Two, so that's 2 heaped. That'd be enough, I wonder. If you do know how to make proper icing with ice and sugar, do let me know down in the comments. I'm not normally one for making anything look fancy because over the years I've had a few disasters. So I'd say I'm using about 3 heaped teaspoons. You just pop that over there. Now I have some room temperature water, and hold on, I need a wee whisk. Wee whisk. And I'm gonna go with just under a tablespoon. We'll see how that works. Obviously not enough, so we'll try just another little bit. I want something that I can drizzle. That's a bit more like it. What do we think? We'll see. All right, I'm going to leave that for a minute because I want these to cool down another little bit. Then when we come back, ice them, and of course I am going to do a taste test. These have cooled down, but they're not by any means cold. So I'm going to get on with trying to do something with this. Now, probably I should just pour it, but we're going to try and make it look a little bit. She says, yeah. If you've been here, you know. Maybe they're probably still too warm to be doing this with. I don't know. Not cross-contamination because I'm not using this for anything else, so don't panic, any of you. They smell amazing, and just walking back into the kitchen just was unbelievably yummy. Kind of makes them look a little bit fancier too, doesn't it? Might be a good one if you're better at decorating and stuff than I am. I have more patience, shall we say. I can decorate a house, no problem. And I'm good at painting, but when it comes to things like this, it's just, you either have it or you haven't, and I haven't with things. Now that is starting to set, so that's that. Right, they look quite good. I'll be back in a sec for a taste. Right, so let's have a taste. The important bit. Do you know what? They ain't half bad. And I think if you were just whipping up a quick batch of something, you've had an unexpected visitor, or you just want a little treat, or even if you've got kids, that'd be a great one to get them to help make, wouldn't it? Definitely not as nice as the luxury big ones you get from the shop, but they ain't half bad. Sorry, you got a bit carried away there. Anyway, lovelies, talking with my mouth full again. Just a common thing now on this channel. It's a bit like me, a bit common. Anyway, enough messing. Let me know if you make these, if you have a different recipe to me, or, you know, the icing. Did I do all right? Let me know. Probably not. Anyway, lovelies, I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you that take the time to watch my videos. It really does mean the world. And also, there are so many new subscribers. It's just really blowing my mind. I'm like, what? You know, anyway, I'm going to stop babbling. Please, wherever you are, have a good day and take care of yourselves. And I shall talk to you hopefully all down in the comments or over on another video. Bye for now, lovelies.